Hey there everybody, welcome back to another model car build review here. So today we're looking at, as you can clearly see, the 1977 Ford Pinto from AMT. It says it all right along there. So this kit's been around for a while. This is the little popper version or whatever they call it. Popper. This is the Coca-Cola edition. I know that because it says Coca-Cola on it. So this car's been around for a while, and as anybody knows, this car is not particularly the best of the best model kits. So I just want to say before we show you the car that for every really good model car that I build, there's probably 2 or 3 in between that aren't so great, and this would definitely be one not so great. So I did it as best as I could. I gotta tell you, the car looks pretty good, but you can definitely tell there's faults to the car. So the car is one of these 2-in-1 kits. This is the custom version. It's got the weird back bumper. There'll be a front bumper too that's kind of weird. That's the stock version. Nice little engine, little 4-banger. And then on the side here, it's got the turbocharger, and then decals for a Coke machine, which is not in this video. So let's get into this video right here, and we'll show you what I did to a 1977 Ford Pinto. Let's go for a trip. Alright, so everybody, here is a 1977 Ford Pinto by AMT, built by me. AMT, built by me. Hey, wrote a song. Alright, so as you can see, it looks okay. As you can see, there's some issues here. They look like they're pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so let's just go real quick to, push this back a little, to the car itself. The car is actually painted in a Rust-Oleum John Deere green. That's literally what it's called, John Deere green. To keep the John Deere theme, I kept the, I did yellow striping on the seats, just to kind of keep the John Deere theme going. The interior, pretty basic. It's just a tub interior. I did it all black with some silver highlights in there. It's hard to see, but it's in there. All right, so the wheels, I did a cross between the stock body and then the kind of a hot rod looking version here. So the wheels are the hot rod, the rear tires are the thicker ones. Lowered the front suspension. It has a little part you put in. It says the metal axles on it, but there's a part here to put in to lower the front suspension. So I did that, and I think that looks okay. The bottom is fairly basic. Nothing to write home about. Alright, so it's John Deere green. So let's talk about the front end first. Front end, I'm getting a glare from the light above me. Has these weird little circle chrome headlights. Those are kind of weird. They look okay. Front bumper's kind of hard to get in. It doesn't sit in right. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's a little crooked here, but it is what it is. There's not a lot of contact points to the body itself to hold on to it. There are no decals for the lights, so I painted them white. I think they're supposed to be kind of like turn signal amber. Kind of hard to look at there. The hood doesn't sit in right on the car, as you can see. We'll go back to that in a second. I had a problem with the interior and the chassis going into the body, and as you can see, the front end sits right on the tire, and the back end is just kind of way in the back there. Not even. So that's what that is. The rear end, this rear bumper, is kind of weird. There is one contact point right in the middle here. Can't really see it, but right in the middle, there's a contact point for it to go up on the top here, and that is it. So it sits funky. This rear door here is a separate piece. I couldn't figure out how to open it. I've seen a couple people online open it. I didn't, but a lot of flash on the kit, and it just doesn't quite... I have played with it and played with it and played with it, and that was the best I could do. See, it doesn't quite line up there. Rear tail lights going from behind, they were kind of cool. Exhaust sticks out the back, very nice. There are no decals for the tail light markers. because it is kind of a street rod thing. I found some some sponsor decals to put in the back window. Those came off a different kit. The AMT sticker also came off a different kit. Marks on the windows. Let me tell you about these windows. If you're going to do these windows, the windows is one piece that goes, kind of a canopy thing that goes in the inside. Cut the front window off the rear window, because the rear window does not sit in properly with the front window. So when I put it in there and I was trying to get it to stay in, the front window ended up falling and it fell right on all my glue contacts, and it sat there before I realized that it was there. So that kind of screwed up my front window. So yeah, I would recommend cutting it like right around here or so, and maybe the front window right up on the top there. So mine is all one piece. So like I said, I got the custom tires. It comes with a set of stock tires, and then the rims that go with it, which are kind of plain Janers. The engine, well, let's talk about the hood first. The hood has no contact point in there whatsoever for it to hold into, so the hood just kind of bounces around in there, and then you can't get it up, you can't get it out. I'm going to have to put the camera down to get this hood off because this is just a mess. Oh, there it goes. So it's got two tabs on the sides here, one there, holds in there. The paint has already chipped off underneath. Little 4-banger engine. I didn't do anything special with it because I might actually end up gluing the hood in because it's a mess. You're gonna have a problem with the front radiator. Let's just take it off there. You're gonna have a problem with the radiator here because it doesn't want to sit in the body properly when you have it on the chassis, and then it goes into the body onto the chassis. It doesn't kind of sit in there right. I think it's backwards because that was the way I can get it to fit. The engine is kind of plain little dude. So like I said, it looks good, or decent I should say, but it's just a mess. Close the door real quick. Alright, so it is just a little bit of a mess of a car. If I've seen some good builds of this, so I mean, maybe mine had a lot of flash on it, so maybe without all the flash, maybe things would have sat better. Maybe it wouldn't have. So do I recommend this kit? Yes and no. Yes and no. If it's the only kit there and you want a kit, then I would say yes. If you have other options, go with your other options. I hope if I put this in the middle, right? Alright, so there's my 1977 Ford Pinto. It's going to be a nice shelf clean sitting on the collection with the others, but it may be from further in back. Alright everybody, I have a lot more cars coming. As you know from my videos, I post stuff all the time. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Write me. I always write everybody back. So here we go. AMT 1977 Pinto. Alright everybody, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, take care.